to go? Ready to go?
So Sacramento will get the first possession. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Sacramento.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
You're right, Clark. That's exactly what you would want to establish that presence down low early in the game.
Now, here is Russell. Four on the clock. In the corner, it's Ingram. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Ingram's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes just light up. His shooting is just out of sight.
And for 3, Collison. Giles controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And that one's good. Ingram.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Now here's Collison. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
Here's Russell. Kicks it to Ingram. Fires from 14. And he overshot that one, missing.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
They set the pick. Gay against Love. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Whoops, they pick off the pass.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
I asked him what reasons he cited for their disappointing record so far. He said, it's not so easy to put a finger on. I think we may lack the killer instinct of some of the better clubs. We haven't displayed the confidence to finish teams off even when we have them on the ropes. It's been a rough year for them, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And here's Russell. Darren Collison with the triple. Shoots. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Five on the clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Richardson, no luck. Lakers trail by 3. Russell with a wide open look. Darren Collison pulls it in.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Sacramento moving it around. Papagiannis. And no good that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And they know they're the better team and out to prove as much tonight. They split the season series a year ago, but they want to change that up now.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And a season ago, only converting at about a 72% clip from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
He hits the second from the line. Lakers trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Russell kicks to Love. Passes to Ingram. It's a pick by Love. Just 5 to shoot. Bogut the pass to Love. And the Lakers with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Russell from long range. It's hauled in by the Kings. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Pass to Collison. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Russell kicks to Bogut. Shot to stop the drought. No good that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Collison dishes to Gay. 18 feet out. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside, Russell. Screen by Bogut. Iguodala setting the pick for Russell. A wide open look for Love. And a miss there on the triple. Kings leading now by 8. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Lakers, number 1.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Down low, here's Bogut.
And with his troubles at the free throw line, probably best to foul Bogut when he gets in close.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Kings.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
An NBA all-rookie first team, then much later, an NBA champion. Bogut's had every other kind of season in between. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table. All right, a chance to check out stats for Ingram. Last year, getting it done. He was around 16 points per last year, 6 rebounds and 3 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Now here's Collison. 5 points in the game. Gay outside. Here's the 3. That doesn't go either for Collison. Lakers trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here we go with Collison running it up the court. Cans the shot from the wing. Collison's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Russell kicks to Bogut. And here's Love from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Collison with it. He's got 7. At the top of the key, Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Papagianni, 11 feet out, and he hits it. And the Kings lead by 7. And Los Angeles guys shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Here's Russell. Got it. Good job in the low post. Russell's got his first 2 points.
They opened the gates, and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition.
Now here's Collison. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Gay, and the Kings check on 2 more.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Outside, Russell. Screened by Bogut. Russell kicks to Iguodala. Second chance shot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and 3-point shot attempts so far for the Kings.
And they are going where the going is good for them right now. The painted area, high percentage, and high volume shots. 2 shots.
He's off on the first, so both teams making some changes here. Good on the second free throw. Kings leading now by 6. And here's Richardson. There's the pick. Collison, the pass to Koufos.
Got a chance here to check out how the Kings ranked in the NBA last season, Kevin. 12th in fast break points. 18th in steals. And as far as three-point shooting goes, not very strong. They were in the bottom third of the league. That's certainly an area that they'll look to improve on.
That free throw, no good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Kamen's checked in. And he sinks the second. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Cooligan. Kaman a screen. The pass to Beasley. To the middle. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Sacramento leading by 5. Collison kicks to Gay. They set the pick. Off the pick. Goes back up. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
The Kings have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Cooligan. He feeds it to Hayward. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Hit his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Pass to Cooligan. The feed to Kaman. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Kaman no good on that one. Kings leading now by 4. In the corner, it's Richardson. Good on the three-point shot.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Richardson's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. Silk passes to Hayward. Kaman a screen. Hayward with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. .146 left to play in the first. From the line, they get it back. Lakers trail by 7. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Beasley the screen. Here's Silk. He's covered by Collison. Kaman a screen. 5 on the clock. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line earlier. And that one misses.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And they need every point they can muster right now. They've got to cash in here.
Nicholson's checked in for Sacramento. He's off on the second. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Collison dishes to Gay. Outside Collison. He kicks to Nicholson. Pass to Gay. Shot off the screen. Left side Collison. Gay outside. From past the arc. Sacramento gets it back. The Kings have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6. First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Now here's Beasley against Charlotte. He was really on his game. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Lakers have made just 1 free throw in this one, and a lot of misses beginning to pile up. The first free throw is good. Sacramento making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Kings leading now by 7. Now Collison. He has 7. There's a screen. Feeds to Anderson. 1 second left. And that's not going to go. Here's Silk on the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. They've got Richardson, Labissiere out there with Andrew Nicholson. Then there's Collison. Beasley with a clean look. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Beasley's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Lakers. It's Richardson on the wing. There's the dish to Nicholson. The stupendous finish in traffic. And the Kings lead by 7. The Lakers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. It's a pick by Love. Hayward kicks to Love. Shoots off the left rim and out.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And that one drops for him. Collison's got the lead up to 9 now for Sacramento. Collison's gone 4-7 from the field here. Russell passes to Hayward. Dishes it to Love. Beasley the screen. The open shot by Love. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Richardson dishes to Labissiere. Here's Nicholson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And let's take a look now. D'Angelo Russell's numbers.
Last year, getting it done. 4th in assists. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And as you mentioned, I mean, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season.
The first free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Lakers trail by 10. It's tipped.
Love how aggressive Labissiere is on defense. I mean, using that wide frame and long reach to turn back shots.
The Lakers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And he makes that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Collison kicks to Labissiere. Sacramento moving it around. Giles. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Silk. The Kings have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. So it's the Lakers now. 11-point game. Russell with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
You never pass for the sake of passing. You wait until the defense commits. Russell does that, finds the open man nicely.
And here's Collison after the three-pointer from Andre Iguodala. He got right to the cup using that screen. And the Kings lead by 10.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on them in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Got it despite fading back a bit. Love's got his second basket of the night. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's Gay on the wing. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Outside, Russell. He dishes it to Love. On the wing, Iguodala. Richardson covering. Clock at 6. Deflects the pass. Shot on the wing. Kept alive. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Lakers have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
That free throw missing. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for the Lakers. And the second free throw, good. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Collison. 9 points in the game so far. Gay with it, now guarded by Ingram. Now here's Gay. He's guarded closely. Kicks it to Russell. Here's Ingram. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 6th assist on the night.
And you have to admire how Ingram is constantly looking for a shot on offense. With his skill set, you want him to be shot hungry.
Now here's Gay. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Minnesota.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
And it's Ingram missing. Sacramento leading by 4. Gay passes to Collison. Gay outside. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Oh, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. And here's Russell. Over to the left wing. Lets the 3 fly. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul.
First foul.
For Sacramento, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark, 4 of 9 all told. Gay outside. Ingram with the steal. Fast break, here we go. And a wide open look for Iguodala.
Love how Ingram toys with the opposition. Just is unflappable, drawing contact easily on these kinds of shot attempts.
First trip to the line for him here.
Brandon Ingram at the line for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Collison kicks to Gay. Inside, Papagiannis. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 5. They host the Clippers after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Ingram dishes to Bogut. Rebound by the Kings.
And barely anyone in the area, and still he whiffs on the bunny.
Richardson kicks to Collison. From deep. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Passes it to Russell. To the middle. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Andre Iguodala.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Screen by Bogut. Here's Ingram. Second shot opportunity. Bogut gets the bucket.
And nobody puts a body on Bogut, and then he makes him pay the price.
Here's Collison. He's got 9. They set the screen. Gay right side. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got 4 assists in the game. Now Russell. Screen by Bogut. Here's Ingram. Another shot. And Bogut with a nice basket inside. Bogut's got 4 points in the quarter.
And really aggressive inside. Bogut making a strong move.
Richardson kicks to Collison. And stolen by Russell. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Richardson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Gay with no one around. Again, Sacramento.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Outside Russell. And the layup falls.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Collison. It's Gay on the wing. Wants to get it to Collison and does. He gets it in there. Collison's got 11 points.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
There's the pass to Russell. Back to Iguodala. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
So both teams changing it up here. Kings leading now by 4. Collison kicks to Cauley-Stein. Kamen against Gay. Fires from the wing. No good that time. Kamen with the defensive effort. It's 2-on-1. And here they go. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going.
Well, I think a big issue for him right now is his performance from the mid-range. Just nothing seems easy for him at the moment, and it's resulted in a lot of missed opportunities for himself and his team when he's taken that shot.
The Lakers have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far. And he makes the first. That one is no good. Kings leading now by 3. In the corner, it's Richardson. The 3. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
Here's Silk. It's tipped. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's Ingram missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Gay kicks to Collison. And Cauley-Stein has it in the corner. Gay outside. He can't get that one, so Los Angeles will take it the other way.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Outside Collison. Gay outside. Six on the shot clock. Soft touch off the glass. Gay's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Ingram kicks to Kamen. Pass to Cooligan. Kamen a screen. Here's Ingram. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Richardson the pass to Collison. Gay with it, and Kamen picks him up defensively. The offensive rebound. A nice shot by Koufos.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Kamen a screen. Pass to Sonikidze to the paint. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut back down to 2 with those points from Kamen.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Koufos dishes to Collison. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Kamen a screen. Collison kicks to Koufos. He feeds it to Gay. 11 feet away. Count that bucket. Gay's got 11 points.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Kings lead by 4.
And let's go to Kenny. What'd you think of their first half? Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish in the first half. Good shot selection and nice flow of offense.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They're getting out-rebounded by a Shaq-sized margin. Really big. From the get-go, they did not show enough effort. Usually when you're being out-rebounded like that, you're 10, 15 points behind, so things could definitely be worse.
Lakers trail by 4. Russell is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Bogut. And it's Love in at the 4 spot. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Love's got the first basket of the third quarter for Los Angeles. And for Sacramento, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Collison kicks to Gay. From deep. Offensive rebound. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
From deep, Iguodala at the tip, and Love with the second chance points. Love's got 11.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there, going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Now here's Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Two shots, gentlemen.
Looking at the numbers for Rudy Gay, he has 11 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And here is Los Angeles now. A 2-point game. 90 seconds now into the second half. Ingram kicks to Iguodala. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Iguodala. And it's tied up with that one. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Collison against Russell. Gay outside. There's the feed to Richardson. Here's Giles. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Here's Russell. Off on the layup.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Down low, feeds it to Collison. Puts up a 3. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Russell. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Russell's got 6.
So much confidence for a young player. Terrific move by Russell in traffic.
Papagianni covered by Bogut. Russell against Gay. To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He gets it in there. He's got 13.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Stolen by Collison. Richardson, good. Now it's a 7-point Sacramento lead.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Here's Love. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Love.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint. And when you can get them, you got to score them.
It's Gay on the way. They set the pick. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Love. For Sacramento, they have made 9 free throws in the game. 14 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Lakers with some changes. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Bogut. And Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Ingram. And the Kings also making a change. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Richardson. And both free throws good for Gay. Here's Russell. He's got 6. A shot by Hayward, wide open, sinks the triple. Hayward's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Now here's Gay. He's got 14. 6 to shoot. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Collison for 3. That one doesn't go. And the Lakers going the other way now. Hayward passes to Russell. Hayward outside. Sacramento making a switch here. Labissiere's checked in. Here's Russell off the inbound pass. No good there.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Gay, he's open. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Love's got his 6th rebound on the night. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, Love is playing well. He's got 13 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. And so he hits both. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Collison with it. 14 points for him. He kicks it to Labissiere. The drive by Collison. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Gay outside. Another miss by Gay.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And here's Collison after D'Angelo Russell hitting the three. Rudy Gay on the wing, defended by Hayward. Shot on the wing. Gay, that's good. Gay's got 5 points now in the quarter. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And that one's good. Russell.
Wow, that's real nice. I mean, D'Angelo really sets before he gets into a shot. Good use of pace there.
Now here's Collison. The dish now to Gay. Lots of room. And it's Gay again missing.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Russell kicks to Love. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Collison against Russell. The drive by Collison. Labissiere dishes to Collison. And the rejection by Love. But they recover it. Now here's Collison. 14 points for him. Over Love. And it falls over the rim and in. 16 points for Darren Collison.
The pick wasn't ultra effective, but it got him just enough room for the score.
Russell passes to Love. And the officials call a traveling violation. And we take a look here at the shot chart.
Well, just look at the cluster in the middle of the paint. That right there tells you all you need to know about how they have built the lead they have. They are playing with more intensity on the offensive side of the ball, and it's the difference in the game right now. You have to love how they've approached this matchup.
The Kings trailing. Outside Collison. Dishes it to Nicholson. Back to Collison. And stolen by Russell. Kicks to Love. He dishes it to Russell. Beasley outside. And here's Love from the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Collison. That doesn't go either for Collison.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
And here's Love from the arc. It's rebounded by Labissiere.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Gay kicks to Collison. Here's Labissiere. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-6 run. And Hayward gets it to go.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now here's Collison. 16 points for him. Gay. And the layup is good. Gay's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Russell dishes to Hayward. It's a pick by Love. Off the pick. Hayward can hit.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Russell against Collison. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Getting the shot to go even with the contact, that's excellent concentration from Labissiere.
Chris Kaman is checked in for the Lakers. Silk comes in for Andre Iguodala. Then for the Kings, Kufis checked in for Collison. Cauley Stein comes in for Nicholson. And it's Richardson in for Rudy Gay. The Lakers in the lead. Outside Russell. Came a screen. Here's Silk. Richardson covering. Back to Russell. Corner shot, and the jumper is on the mark. Russell's got 9 points here in the second half.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Here's Richardson. Kings moving the ball around. Passes it to Koufos. Out to the right wing. This year kicks to Koufos. And stolen by Kaman. Here's Hayward. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. With a break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. The Lakers in 5th.
Well, I thought, Kevin, they had great productivity from their shooters last year. The guys they were counting on to knock down a high percentage of their shots, they did that. And they hope to see those same kinds of numbers this year.
And he knocks down the first one.
Looking at the game for Hayward, he has 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Darren Collison, he's checked in for Labissiere. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Kings trail by 4. And here's Richardson. He's got 6 to the middle. Cauley Stein passes to Koufos. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Koufos has got 6. Los Angeles has got more than a 50% success rate on their 3-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. The 11-footer, and they pick up 2. 15 points for D'Angelo Russell.
The mid-range game. And when guys have that, there's no question they can shoot, and this kid can shoot it.
Collison dishes to Koufos. Richardson kicks to Koufos. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. First in rebounding, first in steals, and they were also number 1 in fewest turnovers. When you take care of the ball, you give your team a chance to win.
And you touched on their rebounding, just prolific in that area. Tremendous energy and physicality when attacking the glass.
Well, free throw drops for Koufos.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
He's off on the second. Los Angeles leading by 3. Silk passes to Russell. Came in a screen. And it's Beasley in the corner. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Beasley's got his second basket.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
No good on that one. The Lakers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Down low, here's Kaman. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Chris Kaman. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Kaman.
He's having a rough game from the line, as he sometimes does. But he got it done that time.
Collison dishes to Richardson. And there's the pass to Koufos. Buried from 15 feet out. Kufis has got 9 points.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
On its way from Hayward for 2. Off the mark. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. They've got Collison. Cauley Stein is out there with Costa Kufis. Then there's Richardson. Now here's Richardson. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Russell kicks to Ingram. Screen by Russell. Pass to Bogut. Bogut sets a screen for Hayward. Pass to Ingram. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Kings. Richardson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Kufis grabs the miss. The Kings trail by 6. Inside, it's deflected. It's stolen by Bogut. To the inside, Ingram. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ingram's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Los Angeles. And there's the feed to Richardson. Richardson missing again.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second.
Here is Hayward. Screened by Bogut. From the wing. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Feeds it to Ingram. Here's Cobb. From outside, off the mark. The Kings trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Collison against Russell. Outside Collison. That doesn't go either for Collison.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Some changes for the Lakers. Love comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Iguodala in for Silk. Sacramento making a switch here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Now here's Gay. From the stripe, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
One shot.
That's good from Rudy Gay.
And just a better job of getting to the line here. in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Now Russell. It's a pick by Love. To the inside. Bogut. No good on that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Collison kicks to Cauley-Stein. Back to Collison. A floater, and it's sent back by Bogut.
And with that condor-like wingspan, Bogut says,
Missed it, even after all those chances. It's a pick by Love. Russell from long range sinks the triple. Russell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And stolen by Russell. He feeds it to Iguodala. Back to Russell. Love outside. Stolen by Collison. And now the Kings fast break. And Cauley-Stein with the basket on the assist by Collison. Collison's got 6 assists now in the game. Screen by Bogut. Now here's Ingram. He's covered by Gay. Kept alive. Bogut. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And I'll tell you, Bogut takes a lot of hits, and he knows how to finish through contact.
Richardson with it. They set the pick. Takes the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Richardson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Kings. Iguodala outside. Russell sets a screen for Iguodala. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Now here's Gay. 6 on the shot clock, the 17-footer. Love grabs the board. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Snatched up. Iguodala gets the bucket. Iguodala's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
Now here's Ingram, following the shot by Rudy Gay. Shoots from 14. Again, Los Angeles.
Orchestrating the offense like a vet. D'Angelo getting everybody involved.
The Kings trail by 16. Here's the screen. To halt the run. No good from Gay. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Russell passes to Ingram. It's a pick by Love. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Collison with it. Picked up by Love. Collison against Love. Puts it up from 15. Count it. And that's 18 points for Collison.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
The Kings trail by 17. Gay outside. Down low. Got a piece of it. Ingram with the steal. Love dishes to Russell. Lakers working the ball around now. Iguodala with the bucket. Iguodala's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Love against Gay. Inside, here's Nicholson. That one, no good. Nice D from Russell. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Now here's Ingram. Back to Love. And the three off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Russell kicks to Love. And it's off from three-point range. The Kings trail by 19. Richardson the pass to Collison. Back to Richardson. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Iguodala dishes to Russell. He kicks it to Love. Unloads from 9. Another miss by Love.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And stolen by Love. And here's Russell. Ingram setting a pick for Russell. There's the dish to Ingram. Goes up on the wing, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut, and that'll be his third foul so far. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Guys.
The Kings trail by 19. Here's Collison. Gay with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. Floats one up, and the rejection by Love. Now Russell. Bogut with a screen on Collison. Russell from long range. It's good from long range. Russell's got 6 here in this quarter.
The confidence from range, I mean, that's what scouts still insist will make Russell a top-level player.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Right side, Collison. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Cooligan. Passes it to Cobb. Beasley the screen. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And asserting themselves right from the start, guys, they'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two clubs. They've got to feel good getting the upper hand tonight against the Kings.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Russell. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Collison kicks to Anderson. At the top of the key, Nicholson. And he gets it to go from the high post.
Assist from James Anderson.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Silk, right wing. Kamen passes to Beasley. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cooligan, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Now here's Barnes. They set the screen. Anderson dishes to Collison. From the line, that's good on the jump shot.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Here's Cooligan. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Andrew. Congratulations. You were dominant in the paint tonight. How did that feel?
Felt good. That's what I do. I mean, I'm going to challenge guys at the rim. You know, for everyone out there, I get dunked on every now and then. But that's just a part of it. But that's my role on this team is to rebound, get guys open with screens, and protect the paint.
Well, the paint was clean tonight. Congratulations on the win.
D'Angelo Russell. It looked like he was shot out of a cannon coming out of the half. Beyond aggressive, he completely hijacked the pace of the game.
He hit a little over half of his shots tonight. I thought he showed a lot of patience, he made good decisions, and he had good look. Obviously, it paid off.
It was a great game for him, Ernie, and this one he really needed. As bad as he's looked lately, it was important to build up that confidence again and have a big night.